Okay then, moving on to the National League North. Now, this league is the only one that we're of the three that has a title yet to be decided, playoffs yet to be decided, and crucially relegation yet to be decided. So going into it, we've got still in the relegation fight, Chorley, Oxford City, Bedford Town, Kings Lynn Town, Hereford, Curzon Ashton, and Alfreton Town. 7 teams who are still technically able to be relegated.
I know who you want relegated.
Yes, but it will take a 50-goal turnaround realistically.
I also
So
know who
it's
you want
not going to
promoted.
happen.
But that's not going to happen either.
You got some spoilers for your predictions. What's that?
No, because my
But
predictions don't say that.
yeah. So then, as well for the playoffs, Kidderminster Harriers are confirmed third. Macclesfield are confirmed fourth. Scarborough, Chester, Buxton, Merthyr, Darlington, and Spennymoor are all in the fight for the last three playoff positions. As well, the title comes down to South Shields in second on 95 points and AFC Fylde up the coasters in first on 97 points. It's going to come down to the wire, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously, it's not just this league where there's a massive. It's in every league in the English divisions, all the way from the Premier League down to the National League. It's just got massive title to start. Not massive title to start. Most of them do. Well, every single one does actually. So yeah, pretty. This is a
Haven't Covent Lincoln have already won their league?
yeah, but this is the craziest than football league. Well, not the football league. We're not talking about football league. It's the craziest football has ever been, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, my hair's sticking up really bad there. Oh, that's funny. That's not fixable without a shower.
We get one then, shouldn't
So
you? Greasy
it's we're definitely leaving that in. Anyways, the first fixture is a massive relegation 6-pointer. Alfreton Town versus Curzon Ashton. Now, I mean, Alfreton have been on one hell of a push recently to try and, I mean, really save themselves. They are unbeaten in their last 5. Curzon Ashton have 1 win in their last 5. And that is why I think it is going to be Alfreton 2, Curzon Ashton 0.
So for this one, I've gone for a 2-1 victory. Love these 2-1 victories. Um, this is for Alfreton.
So,
I think it's
so
going to be. What would you say?
I was going to say, so it goes without saying we've both relegated Curzon Ashton.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a very, very physical game. And Alfreton being at home really, really is going to help them here, in my opinion, with the physical demand on it. Their fans will be able to get behind them and be able to push them. But I believe Curzon Ashton will try and make it uncomfortable for them and will try and do their best, but they won't succeed in the end. And I think Alfreton will take the victory.
Yeah, I mean, I have been to North Street in Alfreton. It was very difficult when we went there as Fylde, and I just do not see Curzon being able to win there. We barely managed it ourselves, and of course, we're top of the league. But yeah, I just don't see it being possible for Curzon Ashton, and they are going to go down to the NPL Premier. But yeah, so do you want to take us on to the next fixture?
So the next fixture is going to be Bedford Town versus Scarborough Athletic. Obviously, Scarborough was the game that I went to with Ryan to
Yeah,
watch
Fylde
Fylde v
versus
Scarborough.
Scarborough.
Up the
Yep.
Sea Dogs. So that's why I've come with a 2-0 Sea Dog victory. Scarborough will take this one. That's not why I've gone for it, but up the Sea Dogs. We love the Sea Dogs.
Why have you gone for it then?
I don't really know, to be honest. I just like Scarborough.
Yeah,
Scarborough have a lot of players on loan from Hull, so yeah,
you got that sentimental attachment.
yeah,
You love Scarborough.
love Scarborough.
Uh,
Love the Sea Dogs.
I have gone for Bedford Town 1, Scarborough Athletic 1. Now, one thing I do want to bring up is Bedford Town. They did take a point off South Shields, and but that's not the exact reason I'm bringing it up. First of all, yes, they have, they're in the relegation dogfight, and they've managed to take a draw against who were at the time top of the league. But their goalkeeper as well, I cannot for the life of me remember his name. I am going to check this now because he deserves to mention because he has been playing the last couple games with an eye infection. So he's had blurry vision. He's had to wear sunglasses during the matches as well, and he managed to make an incredible amount of saves. It is Nathan Ashmore. That's his name. Absolutely incredible performances from him lately. Especially given his health situation. And I reckon he'll do the same against Scarborough and get Bedford a massive point. Yeah. Moving on to Buxton versus Leamington. Leamington are rock bottom on 29 points. They're something like it's 9 points from the next team. Buxton are pushing for playoffs as well for the second season in a row, and that's why I think it's going to be Buxton 3, Leamington 0.
Well, I've gone for a Buxton victory, and it will be 2-1 to Buxton. 2-1, lovely.
Next game?
Do you not want to explain why I went for it?
Oh, right. You
Leamington,
stopped for ages.
Leamington are really bad, and I don't know how they're in the league when they're like 22 points off of safety. Like they need improvements. And
I can't talk about Leamington.
did Fylde lose to Leamington by any chance?
No, but we also didn't beat them. We drew 1-1 both times.
Well, Buxton being in the playoffs, Leamington being in the relegation zone. Buxton with 3 wins in the past 5. Buxton 2 wins in the last 5. So not really. No, Leamington 2 wins in the past 5. But obviously Buxton just a better team. And clearly,
Let's move on from Leamington.
Clearly, if you can't beat Leamington, that means you don't deserve to win the league.
Oh, shots fired there from Will. Right. Next game?
Chester FC versus Kings Lynn Town. Sounds like a Chinese name, that.
Kings Lynn.
Yeah,
not
I know.
Kings Ling.
I'm going to go for a 3-1 Chester victory. Have you ever been to Chester Zoo? Because I have, and that's the only
I have.
That's the only reminiscence I have of Chester.
Right.
Is that the right word?
I have. I think you mean recollection you've got of Chester. But, yeah, I've got bad ones.
Well, Chester Zoo has yes, animals. Talk about football though. Kings Lynn are. Oh, I've just opened Fylde Explorer. That's the wrong.
They're currently 19th.
19th.
No wins in the last 5.
Chester.
Chester are 6th with 5 wins on the bounce.
Exactly. Chester are the form team in the league at the moment, as well as Kidderminster Harriers. So, Chester takes some.
Yeah, I have gone for Chester 2, Kings Lynn 1. So, I mean, Chester, a good team. You know, they can get wins against other good teams at the top end of the table, like Macclesfield and like Fylde. Uh, Kings Lynn, though, I mean, really not been great lately. I know they went 1-0 up at Mill Farm and lost 4-1, quite convincing. They drew with Peterborough Sports, which is not good. Drew with Chorley on Saturday as well. Really not looking great for them. And yeah, 3-1 loss would really put them in the danger zone. Yeah, moving on to the next game, which is Chorley versus Worksop. I have gone for Chorley 0, Worksop 42. No, I'm joking. I've gone for Chorley 0, Worksop 2. Chorley haven't been in great form. They've won one game in the last 5. Shut up, don't mention it. Worksop as well, off the back of the joint highest scoring win in the league, which was 8-0 at home to Peterborough Sports. The other 8-0 being Telford winning away at Curzon Ashton. But yeah, I just Worksop shouldn't be losing this game. They've won 2 in a row now. Beat Spennymoor as well. Chorley drew with Kings Lynn. Lost to Curzon Ashton, and lost to Marine, and lost to Alfreton. So we just don't talk about the one green blob in there, because that was very bad. But yeah.
Well. I have gone for a Chorley win. I've gone for 2-0 to Chorley.
Oh, so the opposite.
Is your Chorley loss actually because you think Chorley will lose? Or is that bias?
No, it is. I genuinely do think that Worksop, they've just won 8-0. Like, you're not going to lose after winning 8-0 unless you're Merthyr Town. But
Chorley are great. I would go as far as saying not one of the better teams at home compared to Worksop's away form. Worksop 25 points in 22 games. Chorley 35 points in 22 games. Obviously beating Fylde.
you didn't have to say that.
At home as well. So yeah, I've gone for a 2-0 Chorley win.
Right.
Darlington versus Oxford City, not Oxford United, Oxford City.
Are both Oxfords going down this year?
Yep. I don't know.
You can't remember what your table is, can you?
Well, I don't think they are because I've gone with a 1-1 draw for these two teams. Yeah, it's just Oxford only need a point to stay up, like mathematically. So yeah, because they're going to beat all the other teams at the bottom on goal difference. So I think Oxford will draw this, and they'll probably score the second goal and then sit back. Like Darlington will score first, and then Oxford rear cars and sit back.
I mean, I've gone for quite a different result. I mean, looking at it, Oxford have only lost 1 in their last 5, and that was to Chester, who are absolute beasts at the minute. Darlington only have 1 win in their last 5, although that was against South Shields. But I have gone for Darlington 1, Oxford City 3. So an away win for Oxford. They beat Hereford away recently. They've got a few draws away against Merthyr and Alfreton as well. So yeah, I can see Oxford securing safety and their position in the National League North with that win. Anyways, moving on now to Southport versus AFC Telford United. I have gone for Southport 2, Telford 2, purely because they both don't have anything to play for. Southport, I think, will want to get a result after their 4-0 loss at the weekend to Fylde. Telford's only win in their last 5 as well was away at Peterborough Sports. So I know Southport have lost 3 in a row, but their wins before that were Curzon and Marine. But yeah, I just don't see either team being de facto, best.
Well, I've also gone for 2 goals for Southport, but 1 goal for Telford. So I think Southport will win this one. I think in this game they'll probably manage it better in both boxes than Telford. Obviously, Southport are lower than Telford in the league, and they have just come off a 2-1 loss to Macclesfield.
I forgot they played last night.
The past few games haven't been easy for them. I mean, I said that they played Leamington and they lost.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
But they have lost to Macclesfield and Fylde, so they are easy games. Whereas the games that Telford won and drew have been against easier opposition on paper. So I think Southport will take this one.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, this is big for the title.
Oh.
Kidderminster Harriers versus South Shields. Now, I've gone for a win for South Shields. I think they have a more attacking threat than Kiddy. I think South Shields. I think it'll be 1-1, and South Shields scores a very, very, very late goal. And they'll be hoping for results elsewhere to go their way.
I thought you said a Shields win.
I did go for a Shields win. I said they're going to score very, very late. It'll be 1-1, and then they'll score very, very late.
Oh, right, okay, so
2-1 South Shields.
2-1 to South Shields. I have gone for Kidderminster Harriers 1, South Shields 1.
Copium.
It is not copium. Kidderminster Harriers have won 5 in a row. South Shields scraped a draw against Bedford, and they've also lost to Darlington. Yes, they beat Macclesfield 4-1, but also we did that. So, I mean, I do think that it could be a case of Kidderminster scoring a late equaliser, or South Shields maybe scoring immediately after Kidderminster. It's going to be something that's going to put Fylde under a lot of stress and pressure, and I don't know if my heart will be able to take it on Saturday.
Take worse.
It could take what I eat. That's one thing, isn't it? But yeah. So I do think it'll be 1-1, and 1-1 isn't enough for South Shields, no matter what happens in Fylde. And moving on to Merthyr.
It isn't in Fylde, actually.
Happening with Fylde.
In Wales.
Okay, right. But moving on to Merthyr Town versus AFC Fylde. I've gone for Merthyr Town 1, Fylde 0. Because Merthyr are going to be absolutely scrapping for playoffs. They won the Southern Premier South last season, and they want to try and get into the playoffs and see if they can do a double promotion. That's the same exact thing Macclesfield are doing. Fylde have not scored away in their last 3 away trips. and they were to Worksop, Chorley, and Chester. So, bearing in mind, 2 of those games was before the injuries to Danny Ormerond and Jonathan Ustabashi. So, oh no, Ustabashi was already injured. Yes, but before the injuries, the injury to Ormerond. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see us turning around the away form. I know we are taking a lot of people down. Obviously, I can't say exactly what, but yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be very close, but I don't think Fylde will have it in them.
Well, do I think Fylde will win the league? That's the main question. I did obviously put South Shields to win, which would mean Fylde would have to win.
No.
No, they would have to draw.
Draw as long as Shields don't win by 3 goals.
Well, that won't matter. Because I've gone for a Fylde 3-1 victory against Merthyr.
You have more faith in Fylde than I do.
Yeah, I think even with the injury, you've still got players such as Luke Thomas, both Whelan's, Felipe on loan from Preston.
Yeah.
They're all good players, and he ain't gone to Preston for no reason. And Luke Thomas isn't scoring goals for fun for no reason. He's a good player, so I think Fylde will score 3 and Merthyr will score 1.
Wow. So, I mean, it makes sense after a 4-0 win, wouldn't it? But I mean, I just don't think we've got it in us. So, yeah. But anyways, well, moving on to the next fixture.
Next fixture is Hereford v Peterborough. Now, I also have a soft spot for Hereford because
Jared Bowen
is from Hereford. So, this isn't why I've gone for it. I've gone for a 2-0 Hereford win. Hereford at home for this one. I've lost them.
You've lost them.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Hereford at home for this one. Peterborough Sports away. Peterborough Sports are just terrible.
Lost
Hereford
8-0. 8.
Yeah. Which means they're going to concede 10 in 2 games, in my opinion. And they won't score any. 10-0 aggregate score in 2 games. Peterborough are going down.
Well, off the back of an 8-0 loss, I don't have faith in Peterborough to do anything. Hereford are going to be, absolutely pushing for a win. A win would probably secure them safety, unless everything goes horrifically wrong behind. It would have to come down to goal difference, really. If Hereford... Yeah, that's the only way Hereford can go down and win is if Curzon win by 6 goals more than Hereford. But Peterborough, again, just lost 8-0. They're going to be absolutely disheartened. And that is why I've gone for Hereford 5, Peterborough 0.
Ooh, bloody hell. Demolition job.
Absolute demolition job.
What's the saying? Don't hit a blind man while he's down. Or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something like that,
That's what Hereford are doing.
Don't knock a man while he's down.
Yeah,
like
I don't know why I said blind man.
Yeah.
You can't get back up.
I mean, it also applies. I mean, Peterborough play like they're blind. We've put 10 past them this season. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the next match, which is Radcliffe Borough versus Macclesfield. And I have gone for Radcliffe 0, Macclesfield 3. Mac have had a knack for terrible results lately. They lost to Spennymoor at home, lost to South Shields away. They lost as well to. Oh no, they scraped a win against Southport, but yeah, I think going into the playoffs they need to turn it around. John Rooney. I mean, I was speaking to a Macclesfield fan yesterday. He doesn't think that they'll want to get promoted because they're becoming a full-time club next year, and he thinks they'll just want to stay in the division that they are at so they can get used to running as a full-time club. But I think they'll still go into the playoffs with a 3-0 win, and Radcliffe have been very poor lately. They almost staged the comeback of all comebacks against Fylde, where they were 3-0 down, brought it to 3-3, but did lose 4-3. They lost 5-2 to South Shields, 3-1 to Kidderminster, 3-1 to Hereford, and drew 3-3 to Curzon Ashton. As well, in Curzon, they were 3-1 up. But against Curzon, they were 3-1 up, and yeah, conceded in the 93rd and 94th minute. So I just think Radcliffe have had a terrible season and need a summer reset.
I've gone for Radcliffe 2, Macclesfield 2.
Ooh!
Radcliffe not winning the no wins in at least the past 5, probably more. Yeah, but 4 losses in the last 4. Macclesfield 3 losses in the last 5. Obviously, them losses coming against Spennymoor, South Shields, and Chester. I think Macclesfield are not on the best run of form that you want to be on going into the playoffs. Obviously, you need the momentum going into the playoffs to be able to get the best results possible, and I think they're going to have terrible form going into the playoffs, and it'll be a 2-2 draw to end the campaign. Well, not in the campaign, but end the league.
End the league campaign.
Yeah.
Anyways, one more game.
Finally, Spennymoor versus Marine. For this one, I mean, it's another nothing game, but
Yeah.
I've gone for a 1-0 draw for this one.
Oh, with your result, it's a nothing game, but Spennymoor can technically get playoffs.
The cat, well, not. Oh, goal difference. Nah, go away.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this is -7 goal
2
difference.
losses in the last 5 for Spennymoor. 4 losses in the last 5 for Marine. A win in there for Marine, and 2 wins in there for Spennymoor. I think they're gonna have nothing. They don't want to play football anymore this season. They're just bored now, and they want to go to bed.
Oh, Marine or Spennymoor or both?
Both.
Both.
They've got nothing to play for.
Yeah. I have gone for Spennymoor 2, Marine 1. Spennymoor, I mean, they're technically pushing for playoffs. Technically. They're not going to get it, though, with the goal difference. Marine really been struggling, especially since the semi-final loss in the FA Trophy. They've lost 1-0 to Hereford, beat Darlington 3-2, but then lost 3-1 to Merthyr, 3-2 to Alfreton, and 2-1 to Hereford. But yeah, playing Hereford twice in 5 games as well. Insane, but it's due to Hereford's delays earlier in the season with the pitch condition. But yeah, nothing game really. Spennymoor will win. Marine will have 4 losses on the bounce and just be sat lonely in 12th.
Let's move on to our final league table. We'll probably do the relegation zone first, so I would say 22nd to 17th.
16th technically, because Chorley.
Well, you have to go 15th.
Why?
Because I've got
Oh,
probably.
just start with 18th, because realistically, let's start with 18th. Yeah, and go down.
In 18th, I've got Hereford on 54 points.
Same. In 19th, I've got Bedford on 53 points.
I've also got Bedford in 19th. but on 52 points. 20th.
Yeah.
20th, I have another team on 52 points of Alfreton.
I have also got Alfreton in 20th on 52 points, which means in 21st I have Kings Lynn Town on 51 points.
I also have Kings Lynn on 51 points. In 22nd, I'm taking up the last of the playable relegation spots things. I've got Curzon Ashton on 51 points.
Curzon.
Curzon Ashton on 51.
I also have Curzon Ashton on 51 points. Kings Lynn as well, though. Want to point out they finished in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, now they're going to be relegated, according to our opinions.
Yeah.
But on the exciting part, the playoffs, we'll go 10-4. Yeah?
Yeah, 10th up.
You go first.
In 10th, I have got Darlington on 69 points.
In 10th, I've got Spennymoor on 68 points. In 9th, I've got Merthyr Town on 70 points.
In 9th, I've got Spennymoor Town on 70 points. In 8th, I've got Scarborough Athletic on 73 points.
In 8th, I've got Darlington on 70 points.
It's you.
Yeah. In 7th, I've got Buxton with 73 points.
In 7th, I've got Merthyr on 73 points.
No issue.
Oh, yeah, now it's me. Yeah, jeez. You can tell we're not used to this.
Yeah.
In 6th place, I've got Buxton on 73 points.
In 6th place, I've got Chester on 75 points. In 5th, another team on 75 points, Scarborough Athletic.
And in 5th, I've got Chester on 75 points. And then we might as well reveal our final points and the positions for the top two. I have got in... I'll just do both of mine. In 2nd, South Shields on 96, and in 1st, Fylde on 97.
In 2nd, I have South Shields on 98. And in 1st, I have Fylde reaching the 100-point milestone.
Which I don't think will do. But that sums up the National League North. Any final thoughts, Will?
Hopefully Fylde don't do it, but I don't see a world where it doesn't happen.
Take that. I've only just clocked as well that we've only had 4 draws all season and 2 of them were against Leamington.
Yeah.
But who else did we draw against? That's going to bug me now because I can't remember. That's going to really bug me.
Once you've got that information, that'll be the end of the National League North section, and then we'll... Yeah.
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe.
We went 3-0 up at their place and drew 3-3. Yeah, that were rough. God.
So that is the end of the National League North section. Next, we'll be heading into the National League.